Hello, hi everyone. This is Monroe's Jam Essentials. I believe I did all the signs. So we're just gonna talk about today we're gonna talk about mm, learning yourself. When you learning yourself, and when you learn what the world is about, I always knew something was different when I was younger. The things I would see, I couldn't explain them. A lot of my family was spiritual, right? So a lot of my family was spiritual, and a lot of them was church going people. And so for me, going into church just wasn't right. Like I think I said this story to you all plenty of times. Going to church just wasn't right. I don't care how which way you slice the pie, it was never right at all. I couldn't. And the people they be jumping. Shandala, 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 inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. And then I know when I was in church, I would like to say that a lot of times. And so they said when you say it a lot of times, different words will come out. I don't know if y'all ever tried that, but I know I have because I speak so many languages, right? So I was like, Shandala, 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 Inshallah, Inshallah. It really sounds like Arabic, Inshallah, Inshallah, Allah. Inshallah, Allah Garib. Inshallah, Inshallah. But they be saying, Shandala, 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 oh, Shandala, Shandala, Shandala. And then they would say, you will get the Holy Ghost. Inside joke for me. So really, I just see they be jumping around. They go, you did it. He did it. He did it. Won't he do it? But when you find out, I mean, I myself personally, I have been around a couple, let's say not more than a couple. I say about four famous people in my life, four or five. One person I lost. Well, I lost one of my sons, and I lost twin boys. But one of my sons I actually lost from. This is a true story. If y'all know the group, what is it called? Drew Hill. Is it Drew Hill? Whatever the guy sing dong 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 dong. Whatever his name was, Cisco. But somebody in the group, I had lost my son by somebody in the group. I'm not gonna tell you all who that was when I was younger, right? So anyway, I lost my son, and true story, and really I can't stand I lost my son in that one. Anyway, but I've been around famous people. Another person I've been around what's that song? What's the people who say what do the lonely do for Christmas? That type of group. I've been around them people. I forgot the name of it right now. I have to look it up. But you can't go around telling people business. So some people's stuff I just don't talk about. I've been around some more people, and they all got the same thing in common. Really, you don't. It's a different way of living. And when you go around people, it's just a different way. All I know is just plain. My father was very important. My father was very important. My mom didn't know that he knew, but I had already felt something before anyway. So my father, I told y'all a couple of times that my father say, "Stay ready, so you don't have to get ready." So my father would like. My mom didn't know they had to do a block party or something to that effect, right? So they had to do it. They did a block party on the block, and my father had made a call downtown and had some stuff shut down and had some other stuff done and had some other stuff done. Just saying. But I've been around a lot of people in my life, but certain things you get to learn. And my my auntie, she was a character. I loved her. I loved her so much. She was 80, 84, 85 when she passed. I looked up to her with all my might. But I'm just on here saying that, you can't go around telling everybody secrets. You know what I'm saying to you sometimes? Like you never know who a person knows or who know what or who know what or who know why, you know. And I speak so many languages and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful to admire and knowing the people I have been around. I had been around so many high influential police officers too. Anyway, that's a story for another time. But I say all that to say that, like Alicia Keys, I won't tell your secrets, And this YouTube, it's an algorithm. You got to constantly get your YouTube subscribers up. So like, share, subscribe. But you're only as good as the energy I receive. I appreciate you all looking at my channel, observing my channel, and my channel is moving up. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad it's growing. And I just knew something was off when I was young, right? When I was young, just different things would happen and manifest, right? So I just be glad how I don't know. Sometimes it's like the angrier I get. Sometimes the angrier I get, the faster I manifest. And I think that, like Hugh Reeves said at one time, he said, a Taurus, they have to get mad in order to get done. But I don't know. To me, it's like when I'm angry, I manifest faster. And that's why I say sometimes you don't know your own strength. I manifest like super fast. But then sometimes it just don't move. But and overall, when you manifesting, you just don't let it. Just don't like say think it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Long as you have that, I'm inside this flesh costume in this world in this body. I've been here so many times, and working with my spiritual advisor and my spiritual teacher. Working with her, we had to do some exercises, and I did them. But nobody else in the group did them. I didn't understand that, but anyway, I did them. I was excited to do that. You know how you just the different things you have to do, and so I did them. So I did them. I did my spiritual exercises, and I was so excited to do. But we'll talk about that later in another video down the road when I can talk to some of you all. But otherwise than that, don't lose sight and focus of your manifestations, because if you do, you'll have to start all over again. So don't stop it, y'all. Just keep going. Some people is churchified. That's them. Um, be light, be easy. I want something sweet, but then I know sweets ain't good for you. I'm gluten free, lactose free. I don't eat a lot, and people always think Tauruses eat so much. Tauruses eat so much. Yeah, Tauruses can eat. I like to eat, but I like to eat what I like to eat: vegetables and healthy food. And if it hadn't been for my auntie at a younger age, I wouldn't have known what was wrong with me then. I had to have that what you call that thing when they go up the anal, working in the medical field. I had to have that anal scope or something. Come to find out I was allergic to a lot of stuff. And I was like, okay, well, we all gonna die one day. Can't I just take it? And he was like, no, you can't. But I'm glad at the fact that that was at a younger age. And a lot of things almost took me out of here. A lot of things really took me out of here, almost. Y'all see, I showed y'all my finger, right? I was in a car accident. The car flipped over last year. The universe was giving me a sign, letting me know that I was excited that day or something, but the universe was letting me know that that wasn't the path I was supposed to be on. And It's a lot of things I've been through. I know one time I had my child when my auntie had to help me because I was in labor for almost almost going on 3 days, and my water had broke. My auntie had called. Like I said, I've been around a lot of influential people. My auntie had called that hospital, and she said, "If y'all don't get that baby out of my niece, I'm gonna sue the hospital and everything and everything." You know, she had connections. Just put it like that. She had very strong connections, like my father. And next thing I know, that baby was coming out. But it was a like hard birth because like the birth I had, like they had to give me a C-section, which I couldn't understand it in the first place. I signed up for a C-section. Why didn't they just let that occur? Oh, but then I figured it out later. Oh, they was gonna try to have me, and keep the baby. I was like, what's going on here? Something ain't right. And and I told y'all because I went to see Matrix at that time. The movie had just came out while I was going to labor, but my baby came out. My baby came out. Tried to come out with the feet. Then wouldn't turn around. Then they tried to turn the baby around in my stomach. I went through a lot of complications to have my child. Then to find out, man. Then to find out after I had a C-section, y'all, the disaster. The C-section that went wrong. Something was smelling. Now, you like the smell of a baby. Like, I don't know if a lot of y'all females had a baby out there, and you love that baby smell. That baby had that baby smell. It's a very good, beautiful baby smell, right? But I shouldn't have been smelling like a baby. Child, I didn't get a chance to do it. But ain't no coulda, woulda, shoulda. They left a sponge inside of me. Can you hear me? There was a sponge inside of my stomach. So when they sewed me up, I knew something was wrong. Like, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. And this smelling is beyond smelling like a baby. This is a awful smell that I kept smelling. And I had a C-section. But this was an awful smell. I was like, this is an awful smell. So when I went back to the doctor for him to supposed to be remove the stitches, he had to go back in because they left a sponge in my stomach. I didn't get a chance to sue. That's what I'm saying. I've been through some things, y'all. There's the C-section that went wrong. So, but you all can claim your God, your universe is all you want to. You can claim your God, and the universe will lead you exactly where, and the spiritual ancestors will lead you exactly where you're supposed to be at the exact right time. Till next time, rosebuds, keep blooming.